Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be checking out my Celestial DPS loadout for AoE and single target, so let's just get right into it. For mods, it's nothing really special. Escalating Might, and then Empowered Channeling, the rest of it you can do pretty much whatever you want. You can put max damage on here, damage on the hands if you want. If you have Solar Amp maxed out, you definitely don't need the hand socket, but yeah, all pretty self-explanatory. I got full elite gear except for the back piece because I don't feel like grinding out that duo anymore. Maxed out chest piece and OP head. For the artifacts, I got Solar Amp, Trance, and Strat card, all around the 160 range. So obviously, if you have them maxed out, you're gonna be doing a whole lot more damage. I'm working on it though. 187 for strategist card. Not too much longer, hopefully. For my might, I have 225,000, which I guess is pretty decent. For my skill points, I guess I should go over my allies first. For allies, it's pretty self-explanatory. I got Shazam. He's the best, highest damaging AoE ally. He does some serious damage. It's insane. He only targets 4 targets, but when he hits him for major damage. Then I have Zod, who I'm just ranking up. Gives you a little bit of a might boost. Definitely helps. And then I have Cyborg for some power. For weapons, put whatever you want into it. It's fine. For your movement mode, put whatever you want. It's fine. For iconics, you just got to worry about heat vision and robot sidekick. Don't worry about freeze breath. And then for skill points, pretty, the normal deal here. And yeah, all right, on to the loadout. So a lot of people are intimidated by Celestial because of all the combos and stuff, because you will be comboing pretty much all of these moves, except for Divine Light for the AoE loadout. But all these moves are going to get comboed. So let's see what we got. We got Plague. It's kind of nice. Honestly, the first attack of Plague isn't the greatest in the world. Like, you can get some good ticks off it. It's the damage over time. It's the combo that we really want to worry about here. This really makes this AoE loadout shine. So you can see the Celestial combo down there. Tap melee, tap range, hold melee. So if you're on PlayStation, it's square, or it's tap square, tap triangle, hold square. Then you get a nice AoE loadout, which is actually this one, but the combo version of it, so it does more. Then as soon as you do the Celestial combo, you're going to want to clip Divine Light into it. Don't worry about the combo for Divine Light. It puts basically a more amped up version of Plague on it, but we don't really need that for AoE. At least I don't think so. You can do it if you want. It's just more power. Then we have Admonish. Now, Admonish is kind of a close range attack, so you might want to be a little bit more closer to him. But if not, you're okay. You will want to do your combo on this one too. It's a lot more simple than Plague and Divine Light. Just tap melee, hold range, tap square, hold triangle. Nice and easy. And then Amplified Heat Vision. Pretty self-explanatory. For Amplified Heat Vision, you're going to want to have your Solar Amplifier to 160 so that you can get that burst damage around all the targets in the area. Because if you have it less than that, you'll get that damage, but you won't get that burn. And the burn definitely helps. It makes your strat proc more. It's a beautiful thing. And then Robot Sidekick, and then Cursed Idol. You can put whatever supercharge you want in here. I know a lot of people like to use Neo Venom Boost and Word of Power and whatnot. I use Cursed Idol. Celestial kind of sucks when it comes to supercharges. So for Cursed Idol, you kind of have to lunge into them. Here, I'll show you. You have to lunge into them and then do it because it's a close range thing. And it does some pretty decent damage, actually. Look at that. 16, 17, 17, 17, 16. It's pretty good. And if it manages to knock out enemies to kill them, it'll do even more damage. It's pretty sweet. I like it. I like it. The only downside is you got to get right up and close and personal with those enemies. But all right, without further ado, you'll see the last number there's 28,000. And let's do it. Alrighty. So let's take a look at the numbers here. So Celestial will always start off really slow for some reason. It has some really high highs and some really low lows. So it's always going to start off a little slow while you get your damage out, your procs, all that stuff. Well, you can see it shoots from 1.7, which is pretty meager. It's not the best, to 2.6. That's such a shoot up. It's insane. And it stays around that range for a while. The highest we get is 2.8. I've gotten 3. You can see if you go earlier up when I was testing this, you can see I got 3 million. It'll jump all around the place, but when it gets that damage off, oh man, it's really something. It's really good. You just got to be patient with it. You got to let it do its thing, and then eventually it's going to pop off and do some insane damage. So not too bad, honestly. I think it's a pretty solid AoE loadout. If you guys saw, I'm clipping this move into the heat vision. I guess I should have explained that beforehand, but there you go. See? Nice and easy, not too hard to load out. Once you get the combos down, they're not too hard to get memorized. You'll be in good shape here. So let's move on to the single target loadout. So for the single target loadout, all the same gear stuff. The only difference artifact-wise is E-bonds. Now, I am really enjoying E-bonds. It gives you bonus might. The more abilities you do, it will take some power, but as soon as you use your finisher, you get that power right back. So it's pretty nice. For allies, I got Crypto, highest damaging, single target ally. I don't know why everyone doesn't use Crypto, or does use. Words are hard. Everybody should be using Crypto. He does some insane damage. It's crazy. I have Zod again for the extra might, and then I have Shazam for when I do call in Crypto, I get that bonus might. So I'm going to put out a lot of damage when I call in my ally. Skill point allocation is all the same, so let's just get into the loadout. As you can see, Plague and Divine Light, same thing as the AoE loadout. It does some insane damage, even for single target. It's wonderful. But you'll notice there's no heat vision. No heat vision in a single target loadout. What? That's crazy. Well, we don't need it for this one. We use Consume Soul instead. You don't need to worry about doing the combo for Plague and Divine Light. Do the combo for that one. I know in the AoE loadout, you don't have to worry about the combo for Divine Light, but that extra Plague that the Divine Light combo does is very helpful for single target. And then we have Defile. That's our finisher. Pretty self-explanatory. Then I got Robot Sidekick and Cursed Idol. So, pretty simple stuff. Basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be following this rotation, 1, 2, 3, and then as soon as we get to 3, we're going to go back to Plague, back to Consume Soul, and then our finisher with Defile. Should work out pretty well if it's at some really good numbers. Again, it has some low lows and some really high highs, so you might see the numbers fluctuate a little bit, but overall, I think this is a really good loadout. So, let's take a look. All right, so you can see I messed up the rotation a little bit there, but didn't really impact the numbers a whole lot. So look at those for single target, no artifact swapping or anything. I'd say those are some pretty good numbers right there. 1 starts off pretty strong, 1.2, goes into all the way up to 1.5. I've seen this hit 2 million at a time. It all depends on those crits and the proc of the strategist card. It's a really, really nice loadout. Now, you can also see it is very power intensive. You can see I ran out of power at multiple points during that sparring target fight. So be careful, all right? If it is getting a little bit too power intensive, the second go around of Consume Soul, you could skip it and just go right into your finisher. That would probably be the best option to conserve power. It's very power intensive, but if you have a good troll in a raid or something, you don't have to worry about it at all. They will keep you powered up, I promise. I've tested this for about maybe a week and a half now. I've been getting top of the leaderboards almost every time. It's these two loadouts put together. You'll be doing some serious damage, guys. You'll be doing some awesome, awesome damage. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know how this loadout works for you if you try it out. Let me know what improvements I could do, any changes. I'm totally open. Just let me know in the comments. All right. Take care, guys. I'll see you around.